Well, hello, our beautiful Capricorns. Last but not least, welcome to the mid-month, January through February, Money and Career Reading 2023. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to remind y'all this is a general reading, and I read for all major placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and nodes for our Capricorns. Please double check the Venus readings for yourself because that's what rules love and money. Now, let's define money as far as this money and career reading is going. If you watched my 2023 yearly forecast, which is up in regards to money and career, as well as the general energy for January, the 3-month, January, March, April, February, March, and the yearlies are all up. So if you needed January or how I'm starting my year as we come into this new moon in Aquarius soon, it's up there, okay? I want to say something, and it came out in the yearly forecast, and I just want to remind everybody that money and career, obviously career is in and of itself what you choose to do for an activity, whether it brings you money or brings you value. Spirit was really hard on this lesson during the money forecast. You may have heard it, but it's all about value. What is your value? What are you receiving in value? What are you giving out in value? Which is the currency, which is the exchange of the energy and the frequency. Sometimes it is about hard coin. Sometimes it is about what you are learning to improve yourself in order to offer out into the universe, or what others' values are bringing to you. Does it resonate? Does it not? So when you start looking at it in a different way, and I believe that's because we're aligning to this new Earth Aquarian energy, and it is a little bit about relieving, how on earth do I have ash all over myself? Sorry. It is a little bit about relieving preconceived notions and healing some energies that we have with money, success, and prosperity. Right? Nothing wrong with it. No shame in that. As a matter of fact, money is just an energy and it's an exchange. But it's also about knowing that our value sometimes is worth more than what an exchange of actual money will bring. Or are we bringing our best value? So it was pretty cool and interesting, and I'm still digesting all of that lesson that came out in that yearly, even as I was doing the readings. There might be more on that as we go along. I might do just a whole series with like picking a card on what might be holding you back in your value. I don't know. We're gonna see where Spirit takes me with that. But for right now, if you recall any of the previous monthly, mid-month career and readings, I always pull from the Art of Manifestation. We're going to pull the Maruka X Money and Career card, also an Energy Oracle. We're going to do some tarot, and I'll finish with those fortune cookies because they're just so fun. So here we have forgiveness of others. Forgiveness does not mean that something bad that happened was okay. It means that we choose to move beyond the experience and release any ongoing need for retribution. In doing so, we no longer need to keep the memory of what happened alive with us. This choice reinstates our entitlement to be in charge of our own lives. And this forgiveness can be just what I was saying earlier before the cards came out. Forgiveness of the way your parents or grandparents or people in your community or even in your own family think about how you're offering your value and what you're giving out to others or what you're receiving. If you know it's right for you, you don't have to really... I realize it's difficult not to be involved in that energy, but you don't have to attach to it, right? That's really what that card is saying. And intention. Intention is a focused thought. Prayer is a focused thought. Worry is also a focused thought. Notice the predominant thoughts that hold in your mind because these are actually sending a request into the universe. Consciously make a choice in your thinking patterns. So in this mid-January to mid-February energy, there is... If there's been worry, if you've been overthinking about a situation, something happened, maybe it's in the workspace or something with your money or even the way people kind of speak to you about your value, there is this thing really being shared with Spirit about forgiving it, forgiving yourself, and moving into positive thinking about it as opposed to the worry, the cycle, the why did this happen, woe is me kind of energy. But let's get into the tarot and find out what that's about. Well, Okay, we have 3 cards that came over right away with the money and career. And here is the first card, and I feel like this might be where you need to, this stop has happened. This review has happened. And it's happening in all of the earth signs, which is kind of interesting in some way. This is a halt. This is a stop. This is a pause in your money, maybe in the money flow, not borrowing more than you can pay back. Don't let debt pile up. But I feel like this is truly connected to this cycle. And again, this is a general reading. It may not resonate with all. So you may want to go check those money forecasts to see what that January energy is, or even the 3-month reading or the monthly, because that will, I believe I pulled a card on money for each one of those. So if things are paused because you're sending out thoughts of worry, fear, upset, anger, even Spirit saying anger about a situation or something that has occurred to you, you are changing what is coming into you from the universe. Okay, and this is a call to look at that and flip the switch on it. Now we also have beauty, which is a lovely thing about bringing art and beauty into your life. You might actually be in this career of beauty, jewelry, clothing, or anything that enhances others' beauty is a career. But also, and here is the caveat, and I knew this is what the main reason for this card to come out, is your inner world must match your outer world for things to change. Boy, Capricorn, you are being told about the thought, the forgiveness. If you're feeling like there's a halt or stall in your projects, connecting with your inner world, healing that, getting that straight, changing the thought process little by little so that you can move on with this transporter energy. But you could also have the ability to travel. You might be in shipping or driving. It's a good indicator, though, that once this thought process changes, things will move quickly. And you might travel for work. So wow, Spirit's being pretty specific, and your guides are being pretty specific with what they want to share with you. I am going to pull an energy card. They wanted those quickly. I think that was to be able to help you understand. But I love this because, thank you, Spirit. This is the card they want. The door, man with a coin, right? So there is this energy. This is the King Midas, the King of Pentacles energy right here. It would be a divine masculine or a male, grandfather, father, brother, friend, male friend, spouse, boss, loan officer, scholarships, anything along those lines where you're expecting some dollars. There is someone in this energy. When this card comes up as an energy, it means that this is on its way to you, and there is this person who is on its way or is in your world who can help you with this coin. So this is very positive. As you see, you've gone from forgiveness, intention, the halt, the inner world and outer world to moving forward. And now here is that energy of the money coming through. Your card, basically, if you want to look at that in the energy oracle. So now we're going to pull 3 cards. This is your current energy or recent past, a potential challenge, and then the potential outcome or advice from Spirit. We'll clarify and hit that fortune cookie on the end. This is meant to be a compliment. I love this. Look at this. This is your energy. As you work around this, look at you shining. Look at you coming into a wish fulfilled. For some of you, this can be aligning right to this beauty career, this transportation, this money. There are others that there is this reminder about your thoughts and keeping your thoughts on the most positive that you possibly can. And if you're stuck in a cycle, put some music on or do something that gets you out of it to change that intention. You're the magician, and everything you put out there, the universe is listening. So for some of you Capricorns, this is definitely a reminder. And others, it's you've gone through this cycle and now you're in this positive flow. Wish fulfilled, in the limelight, a star shining on you, or it could have. That could also be an Aquarian. We are going into Aquarius season, so it can also represent the current energy and that this is going to start as of the new moon in Aquarius. So let's see what we have for our potential challenge. I like this. This is great. Virgo had a good amount of overcoming something and then aligning to personal riches. And here you guys have it as well. And I believe Taurus too. So as I said, sometimes the elements often have that same energy. Here's the Emperor in the challenge position here. Aries. So far you have Aquarius and Aries. And this can be, there may be a delay starting around that Aries new moon, the beginning of our astrological season. But I'm really feeling that this could have been a delay and a challenge for you to create your empire, for you to have that discipline about achieving your goals, not getting what you want. This might have stopped you in your tracks. Remember the halt and the Emperor here as a challenge, that you were potentially moving forward and then boom, something, maybe it's a redirection. But I'm really feeling it's more about the, some of our Capricorns are in, oh wow, I love this. Some of our Capricorns are just in this, it keeps showing me a cycle. And the circle here is about the forgiveness and coming to the center of it. But I'm feeling some of you just need to remember that it wasn't meant to be. And there's always a reason, a season, or a lifetime for people who are in your life. We only give them lifetime status if they're out of our life, if we continue to play those stories over and over again. And sometimes it's just for that reason. And it may be to teach you a lesson about moving forward with what you really want to do. Wow, Spirit is just really honing in on this. For the rest of our Capricorns, though, man with the coin, the star. You might have that, not feeling like your empire is being built the way you want it to be built, as quickly as you want it to be built. But here comes the commitment. Here comes the contract. Here comes the work agreement, the loan, the scholarship, the grant, the line of credit, whatever it might be for you. Okay, I want these cards. However this coin aligns to you, you have the star and the potential outcome with this commitment that you're making, as well as the celebration. Because the Four of Wands is a card that would represent money, celebration, marriage, celebration, commitment to that. And in a money and career, it often represents you committing to an investment, to a project, to a work, or a client signing your contract, or a win for your team, however this might align for you. It's also 4 and 4, which is foundational energy, right? 4 wins, 4 directions. 4s are about that security, building that empire on top of a solid. Thank you, Spirit. You have this 7 of Wands here. You may have had a moment of deciding if you're going to stay or if you're going to go. With the, 7 of Pentacles, as I'm looking at the 4 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles is my harvest card. Choosing, do I stay, do I go? Do I want to continue? This also has a little bit of that feeling of the halt. You may have paused to look at your situation and say, is this where I want to be? Do I want to stay in this energy? Or do I want to take what I learned from it and move on, right? Yeah. High Priestess here with the Emperor. Ooh. Okay, not in your higher mind, not understanding, not in your intuition, not sometimes seeing what you need to see, or since this is challenged in that thought process that's more ego mind versus higher mind. What's beautiful about this, and I love these cards that came out, and I wanted to share this with you. They're all 3s. And the 3s that you definitely want to receive. Why? Ships are coming in, or you might be waiting for them with that halt, but also the movement towards those ships, receiving the bounty that's coming in or waiting for it to come in. The 3 of Pentacles was something new, a new person, a new job, but also aligning to what you do is so beautiful, creating art. The 3 of Pentacles also often represents art and beauty in your life, or what you do creates that, and there is that beauty coming in, inner beauty, outer beauty, maybe even in what it is that you create or do for a living, but beauty and understanding and appreciating what is beauty in your life. And then the 3 of Cups, celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. When this man with the coin comes in, the contract is signed, all the stars align for you. Thank you, Spirit. What a beautiful outcome in this month from mid-January to mid-February in the Aquarian season. Excuse me, is what they're really giving me. I also want to remind you, I believe the star is 16. I have to think about that. 16 and 16 with the forgiveness of others. My mind is in different places, but I'm almost positive. So we have 16, 16, 4, 4, and then 3, 3, 3. 16 and 16 add up to 7. 4 and 3 add up to 7. So you're getting some numerology here in your reading that's reminding you. And 7. Oh my gosh, every card aligns. Woo! 7, 7, 7, 7. 4 sevens, 3 threes, and 2 4s. Wow. Check those numbers out. Look and see what they are, but also understanding that Spirit's definitely honing in on this message for you. Those may mean something to you. Oh, wrong deck. If they don't mean something to you, it could be you see more in the 3rd and 4th month of all of this coming to fruition. It may start in Aquarian season, and it really may come to full momentum in March and April. All right, let's see if there's a clarifier here. Thank you, Spirit. 3 of Swords, you are overcoming any pain, anything you needed to forgive. There's that forgiveness card. That is certainly being resolved with this energy. Thank you, Spirit. And yes! Victory! The 6 of Wands. Well, there's a nice final card, right? Let's pull that let's pull this fortune cookie for you. Victory. You are overcoming this. I'm so happy for you. Wait, did something already flip? That was quick. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, care required with one another. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes. Okay, if you're too wrapped up in that mind about your intention or getting back at others, this is a warning from the universe. Care required, right? So there's some of that energy for some of our Capricorns. You know, let it go. Forgive and move on. Doesn't mean you need to forget. Take the beauty of the lesson and move on. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Property. A property purchase or sale for many, but heed security concerns in any transaction. Here is the 4 of Wands can also be about property, right? Something that requires a commitment. Double check, vet everything. Double check your contracts. And positive work outcomes. Consistent efforts will bring rewards with a major purchase worth making. Could be what you're celebrating. Some of our Capricorns might be buying a home. Or if you've recently been married and you've blended a family, maybe you're moving into a home with the 3 of Wands coming through. That is movement, right? And ships coming in. Perhaps you're buying a boat. Whatever that may be for you. But what a beautiful energy reading, certainly around money in this time frame, but I'd love to know what it... I may go back and look at your Capricorn yearly forecast to see how this aligned to that. The bottom line is celebration, commitment, positive work outcomes, victory, money, star shining on you. Whatever may have happened in the past, let it stay there. Capricorn has a bright future. Okay. Love this reading for you. Hit that like button if it resonated, please. And also don't forget to subscribe or hit the notification bell. And I will see you all soon. Bye.